So I had one more thing I wanted to talk to you about.
Sure.
This is more of a personal question.
Yeah.
But at what point, was there ever a point for you, a low point in comics, when you said, you know what, maybe comic books isn't for me. Maybe I should just take a step back and like consider, roofing houses or doing something else. Like,
Yeah.
was there ever a moment you can recall that you're like this is...
Well, I'm starting a business right now, so you know that's probably no. I wouldn't say there've been moments where I had to start thinking, should I start thinking that way in building a business, because it's really hard.
It is.
But no, yeah, definitely. There was a time when I was, not to get too personal, but my 2008, I mentioned there was an economy drop, and I had gotten a job from Top Cow, and they laid me off to push everything over to Image. And so I started working freelance, and I was creating some social media platforms for small businesses. That was keeping me going, and I had a few clients here and there in publishing. Nobody really big, but I was doing some work that I knew how to do. But life was really hard, and my marriage broke up at the same time. So it was some personal stuff going on.
Of course.
And I wasn't 100% certain this was going to work. The path I was taking was a path that other people had taken, and they had done okay with it, but none of them had the low point that I'd had. So, or at least that they hadn't talked about it. Maybe that's why I'm talking about it now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do remember some times there where it was very lonely and very scary. But this is what I knew how to do, and this is how I connect with people.
Yeah.
And this is how I feel like I'm contributing a part of the world. And I knew that there was people out there who needed people to recognize their worth, and I knew that I did. And like I said, that's kind of guided me through even some of that really tough time. So
I love it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's empowering to see you kind of have that perseverance and say, listen, you got to keep going and make those impressions on these people and
keep going and don't be an asshole.
There you go. That's the words to live by.